bad. But he's like,
what does he do?
Well, he's probably lead singer for Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. But
that's a crazy name.
He's had a bunch of number ones, but
Based.
I don't know. His
Based.
music just
not it.
Yeah,
not the vibe, as the kids say. All right,
need a more up cheery vibe. I'm just like, I ain't feeling this.
Nah, yeah, I need that emo shit. I want you to rip my heart out and spit on it. All right, let's go ahead and dive into this trailer here. Is it sharing for you, Pete? All right, perfect. Yep. 3, 2, oh wait, no, 2, 1, and we're going in, boys. Let's go.
The music with the song too.
Yeah,
that song is gonna get heavy claimed.
Oh wait, it is.
You wanna like
son of a bitch.
Yeah.
That's why they did it.
You wanna like pause and play it?
Yeah, I mean I can pause it.
We can talk about some of the bits.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like I like the
yeah.
I like the color scheme that they've got at the start. Like I like that they're going with the like pink, purple sort of vibe for the
I do as well, especially like how there's just this like light purple around there, because I think that neon purple really is, in my opinion, like the color of Miami in a lot of ways. Also this like very like pink orange sunset, very much so Miami. Cool. Yeah. Also, like, dude, I'm telling you, like, this is the thing that I've started saying over the past year is that, like, and I think everybody knows this now, especially since, like, in the past 6 months, every game has added ray tracing. But when you add proper lighting to some of these things, it is the biggest difference in the world. Nothing makes a game look more realistic than, like, the light right now bouncing off of her fucking forehead. Like, it's the legitimate sun.
One of the most interesting things I felt this way with Cyberpunk, I think it's going to be the same with this, the like new stuff that's being added, like path tracing, for example, or like Lumen or whatever is the like new big thing. I feel like that stuff is different to, like, on PS4 you could see this game's 4K, this game has like physics rendering, looks sick. I feel like this stuff, you can kind of like know how it looks and you're like, that looks like the lighting's ray trace, so I know it looks good. But I feel like when you play it in game, like you actually have to get hands on, and then it looks like way better.
Well, yeah, because it's the way that
like
the light
games
moves.
I play with ray tracing.
Yes,
yeah,
it's the way the light moves
when you're moving
that makes it so real. Absolutely. Let me go and I'm gonna play.
So I think it's going to look better than even what it looks now in game. I like the protagonist, I assume.
Yeah, she's hot. I like her.
A lot of controversy.
Oh yeah, because drama alert saying she's gender fluid or trans or something like that. Yeah, based on no evidence.
Yeah,
Ross was saying that as well. Like,
where is she?
So then you got the Tate brothers saying, "I don't like the fact that you kill cops."
Listen, and there's nothing wrong with it, but these guys are just gay. Like, if you look at a woman and you're just like, "Oh, that is a man," and she's very clearly an attractive woman, I just think that you might be a little fruity.
It is what it is. People are comparing scenes where she is not dressed super womanly to scenes where she's in a
That's
bikini.
so...
Like, well, obviously
dude, they're proving our point. Every time they sit here and they argue about gender, it's like, yeah, no, you're telling me that based on her dressing as a male, you think she might be a guy? Doesn't that say to you that there's something deeper than just your penis?
Like a male?
Holy shit. I have no idea. I don't think she does.
They do know these orange jumpsuits are not like
yeah, they're
only
meant for everybody. Yeah, they're everybody.
Yeah.
They don't get pink jumpsuits in the female prison.
I mean, I don't know how to say it like non-offensively. They're just taking a screenshot from the game where she looks like as masculine as possible.
Okay, like, is there like is it in this trailer? Because if you find the spot,
it's in the trailer. Yeah, like I can.
Let us know when it gets there.
There's literally a photo of Sydney Sweeney working on a car in like a car mechanic suit.
Yeah,
I would assume that they would just automatically sit there and say she's a man.
Yeah. Yeah, they would.
Are they fucking
need to stop saying. No, I don't. No, I think it's hot when a woman can do things. I'm sorry. I like my women to be human beings. That's crazy.
No, like it's all real small dick energy.
It really is. They're like, I want my woman to be absolutely helpless.
Yeah.
I want her to be useless.
Even then, I don't want her to be able to do anything.
And then, when she is useless, I'm gonna be mad that she's not paying half of the bills.
Yeah.
So anyway, let's. I do think that though this does look fantastic, and I do agree. Like the color scheme is just perfect.
And then there was the rumor about the Bonnie and Clyde, and that was true.
I wanted it to be more of the brother-sister thing. I thought that would have been kind of more fun. I don't care necessarily too much about the romantic aspect unless they make it play into the overall crime scheme in a much grander way. Like if they really can make me care about these people and make me feel like they're in love and like make me invested in their relationship, where almost
they make you feel. They made you feel for a fucking meth addict and Trevor.
Yeah, I think that no, they didn't. What point in the game did you feel for Trevor?
He's relatable.
No, he's not. Shut the fuck up. You need to go to jail. Peter, I'm reporting you to the Australian police for that one. I don't know what. He literally, the first scene, he gets head from this bitch. Then the guy that she's fucking with, her boyfriend, comes over and says, hey man, you keep fucking my bitch. And he breaks down crying. And then Trevor kicks his fucking skull in until his brain is on his boot. Yeah. I don't think that person is relatable at all.
No, yeah. Maybe to somebody,
I don't know.
Good luck, I guess.
But yeah, also the water looks fantastic. The water looks amazing.
The one thing that you can go through every single GTA trailer ever since 3, and they've always used like the actual gameplay. They've always used the engine that you're going to be playing with in every trailer.
They do typically.
No matter, even like GTA 3, which has got it's not the greatest looking game because it's it came out on PlayStation 2.
Old game,
exactly. But yeah, this is what we're gonna get, and that fucking is amazing.
Dude, yeah, so first of all, I just appreciate how much effort they put in.
There was drama about this, too.
What the fuck is wrong with these people?
Well, they were pissed because too many black people.
That's what I love! Thank you, that's what I'm saying! We got some of the baddest black bitches I've seen in my life. This is amazing!
Yeah, they were upset there were black people, too many black people.
That's fucked up! They got white people right here. Look, there's a white woman right here. What do they need more white women for?
Oh my god, it's woke.
God damn it!
That dude's just tan.
Miami.
Yeah, this dude's literally just tan.
No, look, that looks so real though. Like because of how further back.
Yo, whoever made this woman put effort. They did not waste any time with this one right here.
Is it water or what?
Oh my god. Okay. Anyway, that was wild. Let's move on. Again, the water particles look amazing. I'm just gonna leave it muted for a minute. And also, like, this is cool. I love the way that the wind blows in their hair. Like, if you can play as like the female and you're driving in like a top down fucking Corvette or something and your hair's flowing, that would be so crazy. It would add so much to the realism.
Yeah, I wonder so I would assume you're just gonna be playing as the two characters.
Yeah. You play as her and the boyfriend, I imagine. Which is I do think there is a lot of good potential for storytelling with that. It really depends on how, because I think here's the thing is my fear with them going the Bonnie and Clyde route is that it can be a crutch. It can be a way that it's like they just rely too much on the relationship in its romantic aspects, and they don't add any stakes to it, any tension. Like, I want there to be moments
I've
where
never played a bad GTA story, so
no, I agree. But like, for example, I think it would be cool. Like, you have moments, for example, where the relationship seems like it's on the rocks, and like it maybe even like you could turn on your partner maybe towards the end. Like, things like that might be like interesting to add in. But a lot of games don't kind of go for those more like in-depth things. But the fact that it's GTA, and usually GTA makes you grapple with those fucked up decisions in life. Like, hey, do you want your girlfriend or do you want to run the crew? Do you want money or do you want a happy family life? Like, these are the types of questions that I could totally see GTA making you grapple with. And so that's why I think it could be good. But I just hope they don't use it as a crutch.
Even the details in the phone lines is like, what the fuck?
Dude, the phone lines look fucking... Holy shit, I didn't realize that until you just said that. Those look like more real
like,
than anything.
The trash on the street, like in the little patches of grass there.
The texture of the bottom...
It's so fucking real.
Yeah, the texture of the road itself is the only thing here that looks a little off.
Yeah.
Other than that, everything else looks.
But like this, this is 2 years away, so this could easily be like anything could be polished.
Yeah, absolutely. And then on top of that, like this red back here and the blue pops off or really pops. With
I feel like
color.
though the PS5
is
gonna overheat when you try to play it.
Oh, it's definitely gonna overheat. Yes, let's go.
Now see, they advanced the strip club, and that's.
You got a reason. I got a reason to go to the club
about that as well.
Oh my! Shut the fuck up. These
people
fucking
were saying,
pussies, bro.
It's got to be on. Because of when it's launching. It's going to be 30 FPS HD.
Oh my God,
on the PS5.
Okay.
And then you gotta wait for the remaster on the PS6. And there's so many people saying it, and I'm making the controversy because. Why are people assuming that it's going to be 30 FPS?
Well, because
I don't understand why these.
I think
I don't even
because GTA plays like a movie.
Yeah, because GTA is gonna. It looks
so
like
movies are always typically 30 FPS, except for Peter Jackson, who like to be different.
But also, I think the bigger thing is what they're going to be doing is they're going to be creating a world in GTA 6 that allegedly you can go into like pretty much every building for the most part. That's like the idea. Allegedly, so they're gonna be having to load in a lot more assets than average, unless you're gonna have a million load screens.
Well, look how lifelike the strip club is.
Fuck yes, they never had a reason to go to the strip club. Now I have a reason to go to the strip club. This shit is lit. I definitely will be doing that. I'm gonna get VR. I'm gonna get some. They need to get like
make it rain Mondays.
I need to get like one of those like virtual dick sucking machines. Oh, it does. It's making it rain under. But listen, they have those virtual blowjob machines. They need to make one of those that works.
Is her titty out?
Yeah.
I'm surprised it seems like, hey, if I were
there's no nipple. There's no nipple.
No, there literally is. It's either a top of a cash bill or a titty nipple.
I barely see it. Yeah, I see the nipple, but listen, don't say that. Now
it's a black stripper.
Now we're gonna get fucked. Hold on, no. Yeah.
I just don't get why all these kids that spend like $1,000 on a console that runs 120 FPS, 8K are like, oh my god, this game's gonna be 30 FPS.
So
like if it was announced, I'd understand, but everyone's like speculating that it's gonna be so good that it's only 30 FPS.
But here's the thing: I just hate that people even focus on that. Fuck you! I don't care if it's 30 FPS. So if you can play the game at 30, at a solid 30 FPS, go.
First-person shooters, I've always accepted that. The higher FPS is going to be more beneficial.
The only time I really care is if you're playing online or if you're playing competitive. If you're playing like competitive or online,
I only care for it because it's like it's so heavily the whole like advertising of these consoles that they're like charging so much.
No.
What's the point of buying this fucking PS5 if it doesn't? The best games are at 30 FPS. Like
that, I agree with. No. If you're going at it from that angle, I agree.
This shit ain't gonna be on PC either, apparently.
No,
that's so
to me is.
Fuck that.
I mean, here's the thing. There's a good and bad about that because the good is you don't want them to rush it and have a broken board.
Yeah,
and then all the PCs, gamers are like, "What the fuck? You gave us a broken copy." And then so it's good at that aspect. But yeah, it does suck. I think it sucks, especially if you are only on PC and you're waiting 2 years like everybody else, but you have to buy a console just for this game.
I'd rather they just have like a PC port and they literally just say like it will be updated in like 2027.
No,
or whatever.
And
like if it's buggy, it's buggy. But like the fact it's not
like early access,
playable
but it's clearly
like early access.
Yeah,
do you think they would?
It's still 2 years out.
I think I'm just thinking about this now, but I think there could be a possibility. They might not do it.
Yeah.
There could be a possibility that they essentially make this game go with Rockstar Club, and you have to pay like $7 to play the game.
They might.
Month.
I mean, I could see that.
And then GTA Online is part of it.
It's gonna be like because
it's like an MMO essentially.
Yes, exactly. So they're gonna want you to subscribe.
They said at their financial call where they said GTA 6 would be coming fiscal 2024. They said that they think it makes more sense to not charge $70 for games, which is what they're planning to do, but to charge for the hours that you play, which is
No,
just a
that was
subscription model.
so. When there was some offhand remark by some, it was either the CEO or an executive, but it was not. There was no evidence it was even linked towards GTA in any way, shape, or form. And on top of that, I think they came out and said that it wasn't. They weren't going to. They weren't looking at doing hourly gameplay. But I definitely think that they are going to move. Here's my thing. I'm okay.
I think the idea of that is we pay $70 for the game, and I think it's CEO speak because they don't know how games work. They're like, people play 1,000 hours of GTA Online. We should charge them a monthly subscription fee. But he just said like hours played. But I think they're thinking of doing a like subscription fee.
Well, and then he could say that like,
and then you just make
GTA
6, like for free. You don't pay for it. You essentially pay the $9
you
for the
would pay for
Rockstar
it.
Club.
No, you'd pay for it.
And then you get access.
No, you'd pay for it. So basically, well, here's what the way that it's being interpreted right now is, because Peter is correct on that part. But the way they're interpreting it is that the CEO speak allegedly, and this is the only way that, because they said they're not going to just do hourly. So now people are interpreting it as that like the $70 covers the amount of hours in the story mode.
Yeah, so so maybe on the consoles they strictly sell the campaign on a disc.
Yeah, maybe they just sell the even if it's not on disc, maybe they could.
And if you want GTA Online, you have to pay the $9.
That's what I think they're gonna do. They're gonna do the $70 up front. You can just play campaign, and then if you want to play online, you have to pay the subscription fee. I'd be fine with that. What I hope they don't do is if you're just playing campaign, you have to pay $70 and a subscription.
Now, if I can run like a fucking actual business in GTA Online, like we have like a built-in like Smokin Sessions shop or a Tripodcast shop.
Oh, and then you can actually buy stuff.
Yeah, we get people to buy our merch, and
I don't know. I'm sure there's a way we can figure that out.
Leave online.
That was sick.
Because that was just something I was thinking of. Like,
I don't know if they're ever going to go that far, but that would be pretty sick. But yeah, that is what I think they'll do, and it makes sense because GTA Online is like consistently updated, and so at the end of the day, like, sure, you can make money off of shark cards or whatever, but they're gonna like, it makes more sense to just be like, no, we'll charge you a small fee up front, like Final Fantasy 14 or any of these.
And I think people,
it's like an MMO.
Yeah. I think people are initially going to be pissed.
Yeah, they will.
But they're going to pay it.
No,
like,
of course.
That's what, pay it. So it's like they're going to be angry, but they're still going to pay whatever 100%. The $9 or $10, whatever it is a month.
10, whatever.
They
will.
And it's just like, and maybe you don't want the GTA Online. Then you strictly just pay $70 for the campaign.
Yeah,
and then the game is probably going to be maybe $80 to $100 long.
Yeah, exactly.
I think you get your money worth at that part. And with looking the way it looks,
you just go pay for it. Yeah.
I think one of the things I think they're doing as well, I think they did for GTA 5. I think they're selling on consoles first because they know 50 million people on PC are going to buy a PlayStation to play it. And then they can sell it on PC again.
No, yes. Yeah. No, me and Jason talked about that too. No, me and Jason talked about that too. Is that they will? Because like there are some games that I have on every console, like Elden Ring, we have on PlayStation, Xbox, and PC.
Yeah, and I think the only other thing that I was thinking is possibly like they might not want to release it on PC right away because people pirate the game.
This is also true because here's the thing: you don't want to release it.
Strategically, it makes more sense to say force them to buy it on console.
And here's the thing: is
now games take so long to pirate, right?
No, they don't. They don't.
Games are more and more easier.
No, let me explain why. So here's what can happen. There's digital rights management, and the most common digital rights management is de novo. De novo is going to be used on almost every Ubisoft game. So and then also, but like games like Mirage and
Blizzard,
Assassin's Creed, all these.
I think they have their own.
Blizzard might have their own. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that, but I know that like de novo is used on like Ubisoft stuff.
Yeah,
and then like MK1 used de novo. De novo is the hardest one to crack. It takes about 8 months to a year for any crack to come about on average. So like that's why like MK1, it's like it'll probably be like 6 to 8 months before you get that one. But the problem with that is de novo is really, really fucking strict. So you can only have very specific specs for your computer to utilize them. You can't have Linux. You can't do anything with Mac, even if you have a top of the line Mac, which some people do play on top of the line Mac desktops. Like you can't do it. You can't play offline online usually because it has to go in and it has to verify. Like it has all these really intense factors that stop the PC gamers from potentially being able to even play the game that they want, and it pisses off gamers a lot when they put Denuvo
Ubisoft games have, for the most part, have always been online.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Well, at least for a long time, because all the Far Cry games automatically have you sign in,
and that's partially why.
Because
they want to make sure that you're not pirating their game. And so, like now, what they've done is they either one will crack the Denuvo, or two, if they have like it's their separate thing or whatever. Like for example, Diablo with Blizzard. People, Russians, because they couldn't purchase the game, made a like server for the like pirated version of the game, and then they just cracked it so that way it responded to their server, and then you would play in their server. So like there are certain ways to go about it, but my guess is that GTA probably is opting to say, hey, we can go and we can sell the game twice, like you just said, and me and Jason theorized that before too. And then on top of that, we don't have to piss gamers off with Denuvo,
even though Last of Us 2 is a shitty story.
Yes, exactly. And then we don't have to piss gamers off by putting Denuvo in it.
They also time them to release like 18 months before the next generation.
So PS6,
so you'll get it for the next
whatever
PS6,
Xbox comes out.
PS6, Xbox
buy
2.
the remastered version.
You'll buy it 3 times within 2 years.
Exactly, 100%, and they'll make and then you'll buy. Some people will be buying
good thing is
cards,
though,
and everything.
There's a bunch of games that if you bought on PS4, the upgrades were free to PS5.
Yeah.
So they gotten better at that.
That's true.
But GTA, Rockstar is definitely not one of those that's like, hey, free upgrade.
No, they're definitely not.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how they make so much money off of it.
Well, Bethesda too. Bethesda did the same crap with Skyrim. Like what's there, like 15 different editions of Skyrim
100%.
at this point?
Yeah, and then Skyrim Online is a thing and all that stuff. Although I kind of want to try
Skyrim VR.
I would try Skyrim Online if it weren't for the spiders. That would be the only thing.
Now the cool, I was Resident Evil 4. There's Resident Evil 4 VR, and I thought maybe you got to pay like $20, $30 with Resident Evil 4.
No,
it's free. Yeah, that's pretty dope because it is a different experience. You are playing in first person.
Yeah, it is, but it's the easiest port because all it does is double the screen on both sides. Yeah. So I would be pissed if you charged me for a separate VR.
I mean, there's companies that wouldn't put it past.
No, they do. Trust me, they do. But it pisses me off when they do. But yeah, no, and so it's smart on their end. They get
Make it rain Mondays.
Purchases, get Denuvo, all sorts of other stuff, and or don't have to do Denuvo, and yeah, they lower pirating, everything. So yeah, I'm sure it's smart for them on their end to go this route.
Oh my god, a black guy? Cancelled.
Cancelled. All right. Oh, there you go. There's your white. There you go. White hot person.
Oh, yeah. Did you hear what the fucking quartering said? He's like, this is great, but there's not enough jiggle physics.
Are you serious?
Yeah, her tits didn't bounce enough, so he was upset.
I think the hair still needs work, to be honest.
Yeah, there's things in this I can see that them polishing.
Yeah, what I don't know, but like why
but for like an early look into a game that's 2 years out.
Well, and also it's like, come on, yeah, we don't need like physics or something that you can literally add with updates. Like,
scope is the big thing that I'm interested in with Rockstar. How much
this is going to be? I mean, look at. I think that's what this is. I think this is showing us.
Can I take that yacht and sit there?
Yeah, no, I think you can. That's what I think. This is what it is. I think it's showing us that it's going to be like you can go both to like Florida and like the Keys, like you can go off into the islands.
I want to be able to go to Disney World. I know this is Miami.
No,
where I should be.
No, it will get sued. Don't do it, Rockstar. If you're hearing me now, as a lawyer, I'm not. I don't have a law degree.
No, just call it like something else.
Don't do it. Okay?
They won't.
Yeah, call it
strictly
Miami.
Call
it Rat World.
Just Miami. I know that.
Yeah, well, I think this is probably going to be like because I don't know how close Miami is to like the Keys, but this does look like this is like the Florida Keys. Like this is like off the coast over in the islands.
Yeah, this is
which is really cool.
Out somewhere.
Yeah,
and they were matching the buildings, and they look like on near the Miami beach, like all the hotels.
Background here looks cool too. I'll admit, like this looks like such a realistic city.
Well, in the water, you can see through the water, like you can see their actual legs in the water.
Hold on, let's see here. Oh yeah, you're right. It's very clear, and that makes sense for a hot tub like this to be kind of clear. The fucking window and shit is pretty good.
I don't think that's the main character.
Wait, what?
Oh really?
Yeah, people like there's a lot of people like, is this Lucia, the girl in the pool?
Wait, hold on.
Oh,
The girl in the
in the
pool.
white bikini. That?
Yeah, that
Who?
one.
This is the
They're
main
like,
character?
is this the main character?
No, I don't think so.
Maybe.
Wait, I think it is.
Yeah, it looks like her.
Like the main character from the
I
beginning.
mean, in prison, she doesn't have the
Yeah.
makeup on. Well, I'm
But she looks
imagining like
super
some of the
white
stuff we're seeing, they're in part of the story, right? So you gotta. I'm trying to figure out like what part of the story could this potentially be. I think that might be her, but I don't know. Maybe
but
not.
Why? I mean,
I
her
assumed
face
it
does
was
look
that.
like
Maybe I'm
her. I
crazy.
agree. No, her face, it does look like her a little bit, but why is she so white here?
Like
Just that way, she's literally just
lighting?
a white person. I
Yeah.
guess.
It's a very different lighting now.
I don't know.
The
I
social
still don't
media
think that's
aspect
it.
of this game, I'm very curious to know what
I
they'll be
would
doing with
love
that.
it if you can post TikToks
Rockstar just
from the
well,
thing and
Rockstar
shit.
does have its own social media.
I know they do.
Like people don't really.
It would be nobody
do
uses
this,
it.
so-
But could you imagine if like in game you can just like pull up your phone and go
But
through
now,
TikTok,
if
and
if they make
TikTok's
it a
made
big
in-game?
important, like, hey, let's make this key in the next like Grand Theft Auto, and get people to really invest like their time into like Rockstar social
Well,
media.
also they can bring back machinimas, like where you
Yeah.
use the in-game like engine.
Yeah, and then
to
you
make
create your own
these things.
like clips and stories.
Exactly,
and all
that's what I'm
that,
saying.
But you only
You
share
can do
them
it
on the
in the
Rockstar
world.
social
You
media
could make a
accounts.
whole fucking movie in this. Like
Yeah, no,
literally,
yeah.
that's the cool thing. Is
Well,
like,
they've done that
we're-
before. We've
the-
seen that. Too.
Well, and
yeah.
also that is a thing that like there was the Resident Evil movie recently that was animated. It was made all in Unreal
Netflix
Engine.
has a lot of them.
But yeah, there's
Yeah, a
like
bunch of
ways that you can
Netflix
make.
shows are Unreal Engine.
Wait, really? Jesus,
Yeah,
that's
they've got
crazy.
like a Gundam series coming out in Unreal Engine as well.
Oh, okay, that's pretty sick. So yeah, no, like you can
I think
literally
the really cool
utilize
thing
these
would
engines.
be the like patents that they've done about AI and NPCs and stuff. It would be very interesting if the social media was actually used.
Oh, you went out. Your mic went out.
Oh, really?
Yep, there you go.
Oh,
You're
there
back.
you go.
You're back.
Yeah, it was
If
used
every
by
day you went on,
NPCs.
like these weren't like it wasn't scripted that this guy posted. He
Uh-huh.
posted because the crocodile went into the pool as like a random in-game
Oh,
event.
that would be cool. No,
That would
that's
be-
what AI can do. It can make these. That's why I
This
was telling
that would be
Jason.
like the most revolutionary thing.
Well,
in
that's what I
video
was trying to
game.
tell you
Because
the
it's-
other day when we were talking about it. Because you can see in the background people are like training money or
Yeah.
doing these things. It's like you can make that
Everybody
all
has their own
AI
experience.
randomized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's super like difficult to get right, but like simplistically wise, it's like this character walks here, this character like sees something and screams. Instead,
Yeah.
you go like this character sees something and posts it on social media or whatever.
Yeah.
But like to actually do
Like
it
a
correctly,
shootout
where
and
it's,
like
going
an
to feel
AI
natural.
character starts filming it on social
mean,
media.
Yeah.
And then you're like, wait,
That
where the
happens,
fuck?
right?
Who shot that?
Dude,
Oh, it's a
there's
random
a
AI
random
character
school-
shoots
there's
you
a
on
random
social
school
media
shooting.
and catches you doing
Yeah.
stupid shit and grab that dog.
That'd be
You can't
hilarious.
do anything about it.
Yeah. And then also there's like
I
a
think-
random school shooting and like kids are.
Don't
I
Like,
say
think that's
that.
what it's going
it is what it is.
Because I've seen a few people saying they're worried that like this is showing that like Social Club is going to be a part of the main game and like online is going to be linked to the single player. But I think it's just going to be NPCs posting. I don't think you're going to see like other players' posts.
No,
or,
I
like,
wish you could
social
see other
club or
players'
whatever.
posts. I think it would be cool to see other
They
players'
would
posts.
need.
I don't know.
They would need like a whole division to monitor. monitor.
You would
it.
need, yeah, but it's
That's how,
you
GTA.
can't have
separate the
underage
online
stuff.
But
and
it's
the
in,
offline.
well, no. So obviously it would be no photo, like no photos from outside of the game. It would all have to be in game.
Yeah. And then yeah.
And then it's like it's a rated M game,
I
so
think
whatever you
it's,
post, like it's supposed to be.
I just
I think it's good
imagine
to have
you-
like your single player experience be like single.
So
player
like
as
no,
well.
I don't
Yeah.
care. Like I'm not saying I didn't even think about like I'd imagine off top it would be split, but like I'm considering
Yeah.
like no, obviously in like the multiplayer world, I think that they should have like the where the players can post. But yeah, obviously I don't think that you should probably be able to
Yeah.
see that in the single player.
You know, it'd be-
only in multiplayer.
Just like I feel like one of the cool things would be like if you're trying to sit there and steal somebody's car or whatever.
Yeah.
This is Miami. The dude has a fucking.
He comes back and strapped.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
got heat.
Yeah.
Or he brings his
He's like, "Hey,
pulls
you're
up
trying
on
to
you and
sell me-"
has his gang try to take you out.
They had some of that in previous games,
You
like
wanna say
very
what you're doing?
minimally. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. But like they can make it so much more realistic.
Yeah.
With AI now, that's the cool thing is because AI can randomize.
Because you
things
think like
in a way
GTA
that's very
5 was so
realistic.
revolutionary for what it was.
Yeah, and we have AI now, so it's like, what the fuck, man? You know what I mean?
And
It's like,
and Starfield likes to sit there and say they've utilized AI,
No,
but
they haven't,
nobody can
man.
see it. So,
Yeah, it's just not there.
Rockstar, I'm really excited for GTA 6, and it sucks it's 2 years away, but you know, it's just the potential of
think-
what this game could be.
I think they're only they haven't set a specific date because they're worried about delaying, but I think their fiscal 2024 ends April 2025, so it's supposed to be out before April.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
Or at
think
least
that makes
pre-orders
sense.
are out before April. But they
Yeah.
said
So less than a
they
year
said their
and a half.
revenue would sharply go up by April.
Right
so-
there. That's
That's a
great,
great
physics.
shot, dude. Whoever is animating these things,
Did
I
you-
I
just want
love
to
the
say
fucking
thank
post
you.
as well. Imagine
Thank
if this was
you.
like not a scripted post, like this was an AI post.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah, and then you're like, "Yo, did you see this
Dude,
from this
that's
random
so
social media account? You're
funny.
talking to your friends, and it creates a
Dude,
great like
have a
in
nice
real
day.
world social interaction
Yeah,
with people."
when their name is Have a Vice Day, and
Yeah.
it says someone called the Department of Transport on this dump truck because she's got a fat ass. Let's go. Oh, you're out. Your mic cut out again, Pete. Say so. All right. Technical difficulties. Okay, there you go. Anyway.
Yeah, fix it.
Cool. Okay, but yeah, no, this is really cool, and it has a level of realism to the world, especially because like in Miami, there's like thought shit happening all the time, so this
Yeah.
makes perfect sense. Dude, come on, you're telling me those jiggle physics aren't good? That's ridiculous. That ass was bouncing. I don't care what nobody says. Okay, why? Yes, dude,
What was
this
the
literally
price tag?
happened. Wait, this is real. This has happened before. Oh wait, why
Yeah,
did
a
it
lot
jump
of them
that far
are.
back? That's
Yeah, just
crazy.
Look at what are the comments on the live stream?
Oh.
Rip Rudy. Rip Rudy!
The best song right now, long time. Oh, so they have like musicians in here. That bitch is in the back is hot as
Gonna
hell.
spin the block.
Yeah,
Fizz
what
in
if
the
random
block. This is
AI,
the
like
shit.
random AI, like control
Dude, this guy died.
characters become
Rip Rudy,
rappers,
see you in
and they're
heaven, cuz.
different rappers in people's games and stuff, and different
That'd be
songs.
lit.
You just have AI make the songs.
Oh yeah, the uniques. Oh yeah, well, that would suck.
Oh
I
my
don't
God,
want
they'd
that.
be
It's
so-
'cause
they'd
I
be
don't
such
want
good
AI
songs,
music like
dude.
that.
AI music is amazing.
Usually gotta hit the strip club to see Jiggle like that for real. Hold on. What in the fuck? Oh my god, that's crazy. I need to back up just a little right there. That's crazy, dude. All right.
I can't believe that guy died.
Yo, yeah, I can't believe that guy died. R.I.P. What the fuck?
So
is
this,
place
there's a
doing?
lot of these characters that are based on
Yeah,
real
yeah,
people.
yeah. This is the Hammer Lady.
Yeah, and the real
Neighborhood
people are gonna
Watch don't
sue
play
GTA.
around him.
No, because they're
they'll
different
fail.
enough. They can.
Yeah,
claim
they'll
that, hey, it's
they'll
nothing.
fail. As long as they didn't use their names, we're good.
Like this next guy. The
See
that's
that
the same,
lady?
by the way.
I
that
don't
was
know.
the same. That was the
This guy is.
that was the
There's a
What?
guy that does look
Wait,
like.
That was the
wait,
King
wait,
Star scene.
wait,
Here's
wait,
emotions.
wait.
Wait, look, wait. America's
just a
favorite
freeze frame.
dissociative.
Anyway.
Did you see the sign?
Oh motherfucker.
It cures emotions. America's favorite dissociative.
That's great. I didn't know that actually. It cures emotions. That's great. Oh yeah, America's favorite dissociate. That's fantastic.
That's
Dude,
amazing.
that's so funny, dude. Okay. All right. So let's see. You're telling me it's
It's
right.
all the little details. that I
Here?
just, like, really
Where?
read about
It's when
this
she
one.
turns fully. There, right there. Yep, that's
Are
the
you
one.
serious?
Yeah, it might
Yep.
be.
That's how she looks
I got
supposed to
the-
be manly?
Yeah, I had this screen.
Wait, oh. I thought we
Why?
were asking if this is her in the big
No,
white
no,
bikini.
Keemstar. Well, that's a different thing. Yeah, but like, we could, yeah. I can't
No, like
understand.
all
But she's also
these
manly here, they're saying.
weirdos are afraid of any women with fuller
Like,
faces.
she doesn't have big arms.
No, she doesn't.
Have, like, what are they talking
She's
about?
just a normal size.
She's literally a normal
She's probably
woman.
taller too.
No,
so
because
she's
these
probably.
people
Tell
don't know
you-
what a normal woman looks like. It's so
Yeah,
sad.
I can tell you exactly what it is. It's crazy that they didn't use the one with her in the bikini anyway. But it's just they've pulled up the scene in the jail when her hair's down and here her hair's up. That's the
Yeah.
only difference.
Oh, so it's supposed to be like her hair is in a ponytail, so they think that her hair is like buzz cut?
Oh, because she's not wearing makeup in jail like she's supposed to, like a woman.
True, but no, I think they're trying to say that it's here she looks more manly than
It's
when
just
she's
a
in
hair
jail
difference.
because the hair looks like she has a buzz cut kind of when she has her hair pulled back. Like she looks like
He's
she has
not
a
even
boy's haircut a
defending
little
himself.
bit.
It doesn't even look like a buzz
No,
cut.
it
I can
doesn't.
see
It
the
doesn't.
fucking
It doesn't.
hair.
You see the ponytail in the back. He's just stupid.
Bro, Keemstar defended himself. Someone said source, he pulled it out his ass, and he replied, "You can Google it."
Oh
and then
my
he
god.
got Twitter noted that the source that he posted isn't legitimate.
Let's go. Get fucked,
Jesus
Keemstar.
Yeah, and I don't want to get into the whole Keemstar thing. And now there's this. I just noticed that he's sitting there claiming that Destiny and Melina are getting divorced and that she's run away with a man in
Yeah.
Sweden.
That whole thing's Crazy. There's a lot of comments saying...
What is happening?
Yeah, this has happened in the last 24 hours.
Oh my god, dude, he's so psychotic.
The GTA thing. There's a lot of people saying like, no one said that, no one said she's trans, no one's complaining. I have to say, I saw Aiden Ross in his entire stream complaining, and they were
I
interviewing
believe
a
that
developer,
Aiden Ross would be. I would believe that Aiden
Ross sniffed Andrew Tate's chair after he got up.
Literally gay, and that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. It's just
but
like
Andrew Tate doesn't like GTA, so
that's literally it. Is he's like trying to suck off his daddy again, and that's fine.
Andrew Tate is probably fine with any male protagonist who's a sex trafficker.
Yeah, as long as he can fuck him, because we all know Andrew Tate is also gay.
Yeah.
But so the point of the matter here is, no, I can agree that there probably is, but there, from what I've seen, is most people have been okay with like this protagonist. Most people have said like, oh, the protagonist is attractive.
They're just upset it's a female anyway. They didn't want a female protagonist in their GTA
but even
game.
then, I haven't even seen most people that I would expect to be like freaking out about even that. Like I haven't really seen that as much, other than the real weird weirdos. Like for the most part, most people are pretty chill with this. Obviously, if we go further and there appears to be,
I honestly think it would have sucked if
it
wasn't a female protagonist though, because we've had every GTA game have a male protagonist. I think it would have sucked just to have another man.
Oh yeah, and not have like a woman. Yeah, 100%. Well, because also like before this, we like didn't have like the cool thing about the last one is they gave us all the 3 different perspectives. So you had a dude out in a trailer park.
Franklin in the hood.
Yeah, Franklin, guy in the trailer park in the country, guy in the hood.
You got the redneck white trailer trash.
Literally. And then you have the guy in the hood,
rich mafia,
rich guy, who's a retired.
Yeah,
and so it's like like you get all these experiences, and so that's what is going to be cool about this is you get this experience of being like this couple in Hollywood, or not Hollywood, in
it's a fresh Miami. It's fresh.
Yeah,
it feels
it's interesting.
Fresh.
It's new. I like it. I think we can end there. I think we have a good, solid idea. These people are idiots, and they should all jump off a bridge. Yeah. In a video game.
Yeah, literally, you can do that in GTA, though.
Yeah, in a video game, in GTA, go jump off a bridge. GTA 6 or 5.
I saw a fantastic reply, though. Like, all of the people saying GTA 6 may have a trans main character. It's confusing. I thought that's what you wanted, a male protagonist, right?
That's hilarious. Yeah, true. Yeah, I thought you wanted.
Either way, I don't understand why people.
You should win technically with that. The fuck. Yeah. Okay. Well, listen. That was a banger. That was a banger. I am
you guys
excited.
Played previous games, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I played all.
Yeah, I've been playing GTA since the 3rd one came out on PS2.
Yeah, I played since San Andreas, probably. Yeah. I played the first one way back when I was like 5, and I didn't know what it was. And then I remember, and I think I told this story before, but it was like it's a top-down game.
Didn't you play? You never played 4 with Nico?
I played 4.
Okay, yeah, 4 I loved a lot.
Peter?
Too.
I haven't played 4, no.
Okay. Have you played any of them?
I think.
I knew it.
Oh, I can see it on your face. You haven't played 5 yet?
You haven't even played 5?
Yeah, and I don't know. I think I do have to play 5 at some point.
It's cheap, right? It's pretty cheap to buy right now. So,
dude, we'll give you our account to log into. Holy shit!
Oh, we
didn't play this shit. What are you talking about?
Actually, you know what?
Holy
if you're looking for like something that maybe possibly get you some more viewers, you try playing the GTA 5 game for the first time.
Yeah, it's a GTA.
That's
game
something rare. No, everybody's played it at this point.
Yeah,
like so that's a rare experience.
It's been out for 10 fucking years. Yeah, everybody's played. So yeah, literally, you can be like, my first time playing GTA.
Because some of the stuff that's in GTA 5, especially with Trevor, it's
like a 10-year-old wine.
Your reaction would just be
it's like a 10-year-old wine. You've been letting it, you know what I mean? The game has been marinating for 10 years. Yeah, it's matured, exactly.
Yeah, now it's at its
now
best.
You can go ahead and go in there and just really get it. Yeah, there's not going to be any glitches. The combat system is all as perfect as it'll ever be. So go in there and do a series on it and have some fun.
Oh yeah, the final thing is
the thing that I'm worried about, having seen this, like I feel like I have like the one hot take. However, possibly
sure.
I haven't played the stories. It's the same as the Fallout TV show. I haven't played GTA 5, so I don't know how good the story is.
Story's great.
To bring it into the trailer, the Weld, like I don't get the appeal. Maybe it's just not for me, like a realistic world, because it's just Miami and stuff. Like it's not like, I guess the story's the important part, but just seeing like GTA 6 is a realistic version of Miami, I'm like,
Yeah, I mean, so the cool
Like,
part
it
about
looks
that,
kind of
for,
realistic,
with
it's just like-
embellished or
the cool part,
over-exaggerated
yeah,
stories, but it's just
a parody of
cinema.
American lifestyle.
That's what it feels like.
It's a parody of American lifestyle, and for, I guess, like, maybe for Americans, like, being able to go and explore those places and see, like, hey, this is, like, for example, I've been to LA, so, like, you know, playing GTA 5, it's based realistically on LA. There's places you can go to and be like, oh, this is cool, I've seen this before. 4 is New York, but you can have, like, the Statue of Liberty. So, like, there's, like, an American thing to that, but the appeal of GTA is more of the parody of, like, the American lifestyle, being that you want to come in and fuck shit up and be the guy on the top. And, like, it also, I think it always tells a very, very good story about how dangerous that is. I won't say anything more than that, but, like, that's what the whole game boils down to. And it is actually, it has a pretty deep message usually by the end of it, and it's a pretty that's the big appeal to it, is like that. And then of course going and just fucking shit up and having fun and being like, oh, I can do whatever I want in this world. It can create a lot of really funny interactions.
There's a lot of different, like, Easter eggs too.
Oh, tons of Easter eggs.
They're just funny. Like, it's similar to, like, because GTA is way more realistic than Saints Row, but there is some of that Saints Row humor in GTA, which I really appreciate.
Well, if you like Saints Row, you probably like.
I played Saints Row over GTA.
Do you like MMOs? Do you ever played MMOs?
Relatively. I mean, the thing is, all the people that play games that I've hung out with, no one's ever recommended GTA 5. I've just heard that it's really good, and people have played online, and that's what people talk about. So I've just kind of
that's because
I assumed Los Santos was like a Saints Row-esque gaming city. Like, I only found out this week that it was LA. I was like, like, slightly less. I don't know. Like, it just put me off a bit that it's like the GTA 6 one. I was like, why is it Miami? Why isn't it like something original?
Why would that? I'm curious, because I would love to, like, play one in Sydney, Australia. Like, that would be fucking awesome. Like, that would be more awesome to me, because I'm so far away from Sydney, Australia. I guess I'm way more into,
like, fantasy and sci-fi sort of stuff.
Well, like, you're into Assassin's Creed, though, right?
Grounded.
Yeah, you're into Assassin's Creed.
That's true. Yeah,
it's not,
and those are more based in, like, actual history, especially with the new.
Yeah, and GTA is not
ones.
grounded.
So
that was not a word I would use to call GTA.
I'm probably just like subconsciously making excuses.
I think so, because like GTA is like so far from ground. Dude, like, there's
why I haven't
in the first scene you can find an alien under a bridge in ice, and later on you trip balls and shoot aliens in outer space. Like, there are so many missions that are so fucking psychotic. Like, there's so much to it.
There's one mission where you're chasing down your boat, and it's
your drug dealer's son who jerks off all day and plays video games, sells your boat.
Your wife's fucking the tennis instructor.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like the worst of the worst, and it's a parody of, like, what's the worst shit that could happen to you. And so then on top of that, though, like, the controls are really good. So, like, if you like the racing games at all, like, the driving aspect is amazing on both, like, the like, motorcycles and cars. Plus, there's such a variety of motorcycles, cars, variations you can do with it.
It feels like you're driving around.
It's almost
LA,
like you
which
mix,
is really for me. I love.
And you almost mix, like, a Need for Speed with, like, this, like, over the top open world, do whatever the fuck you want action violence game where you can go out into the fucking desert and, like, you know, blow shit up and search for a cult that you can join or kill, or you can go and live in Mount Chiliad and just go up there and search for fucking Bigfoot, and you can find a ghost up there, or you can go down to the wharf and go into a submarine and go underwater and find a giant damn kraken that died years ago. That's an Easter egg that most people would never see. Like, there's so many cool things in there that are, like, totally unrealistic, but the stories are somewhat, like, slightly based in realism. But, like, at the end of the day, it's the fact that they're so over the top, and it's just like mixing a bunch of different games all in one. and then having a really good story on top of that. So like the action of it is good, like the combat is good. I feel like the weapons handle well. So like when you mix all those things together, there is a certain level of realism because yeah, it's based in LA and all that, but it's more to give you the feel of like, oh, I'm almost like the god of this world. I can do anything I want, and like you go and you like just take over the entire city. Yeah.
I think I'm going to get onto it next year probably. Although it would be funny to just play GTA 6 first.
No, I mean, sure, yeah, it would be.
But I think I'll probably play it.
I think that the main thing is that GTA 6, there's
I
going to
was
be a
waiting
lot
for
of
the remaster,
Uh-huh.
really, and then I just kind of something. I think around the time they remastered GTA 5 was when they released the trilogy or something. Right.
Okay. I mean, I don't.
And the
quite
trilogy
remember.
was really bad, and GTA 5 remaster was
There
probably
was
alright.
the
But I
GTA
was like
5.
not
Yeah.
sure if it was.
It was all right. I do remember we were talking about now the definitive edition has been upgraded. Like Jason showed me, it's actually looks pretty
it's
good
really
now.
it's. I mean, it's not a full. It's
No,
not
it's not
a full fledged
amazing.
remake game, but like Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah,
but
it's decent.
it's very smoothed
yeah.
out, and it controls really nicely. I haven't had an issue with it.
Yeah,
So
and
personally, I like those games because those are the first GTA games I played, and I grew up on them.
Yeah, that
So.
makes sense. And also, I think the main thing too is like when GTA 6 launches, there's going to be so much GTA 6 content, and nobody's played GTA 6 at that point. But you're in a unique position now. Right now, there isn't much unique GTA 5 content that can be done. So like playing it now and being able to put out like that, playing GTA for the first time, like right now while there's a drought, then it'll just like probably even gain more and more traction as time like goes on until GTA 6 releases. So like I just on a base content level, I would say yeah, that definitely would be probably a pretty good thing to do. But yeah, I think that about covers GTA. It looks good. I'm excited about it. It's gonna be a while out. Game Awards, I think, is what we can hit real quickly next. So the Game Awards, we did a little bit of a stream on yesterday.
Baldur's Gate 3 won Game of
Baldur's
the
Gate
Year.
3 won Game of the Year.
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
nerd.
I mean, it was pretty obviously that was gonna win Game of the Year. I personally, it's not my Game of the Year, but I do.
Best sex scenes of the year.
The innovation with Baldur's Gate 3 is very, very impressive, especially with the fact that I still am just amazed that I can talk to every single character in the game and they all say something different.
Yeah.
I just never experienced that in the game before, and I don't think anybody has because it hasn't been done to that extent.
Yeah.
But personally for me, I kind of caught up with it after I was done working for the day, and basically a lot of the awards were skipped over.
I mentioned this here. I want to show you actually just real quickly. We did yesterday.
Is that way too long?
What was that?
No, I think it's just us chatting. So I was just.
Oh
I was
yeah,
like, why,
no.
This isn't
Yeah,
a stream.
so
I
the
thought,
first.
I thought you pulled up the stream, and I thought I kept streaming after the awards. But
okay. Yeah. So we talked about a bunch of sad stuff. But basically, this is like we had been chilling for a second. I got my stream going at this point. I probably got my stream like officially going like 20 minutes before this, 15 minutes before this, not much before.
This thing was like 8 hours
I mean,
long.
we said you were gonna start, and Jeff would be like, "Here's the last award," and literally like 5
and
minutes
that's
later.
basically what happened. And also on top of that, though, like when I first came in and first started chatting with you, you were telling me like, "Oh, they're still going. Like it's the pre-show. Like they're barely into the awards." And yeah, they literally go. They
had a
were
long-ass pre-show.
They were going through all this long pre-show. They get to the thing. They announce like 3 awards, and then they just fucking were like, "Okay,
They're
guys,
like, boom, boom,
we're
boom,
gonna
boom,
announce
boom.
6 of the next awards." And this is the winners for the boom. That's the winner. Boom. That's the winner. Boom. That's the winner. And then we just fucking ran through.
Cool.
Yeah, they didn't get to speak. There was no real shine on
that's
their
my
game.
biggest problem with the whole thing is because it's like why am I voting for these people to win an award and then they don't even they're not even able to give their speech? Because to me, like the Oscars kind of it's been pretentious for a while, but I just feel like the opportunity for when somebody wins an award, whether it's best sound or music or whatever the heck it is, if they come on stage, it's their opportunity to thank the fans, thank the people that have worked on the game, and really just show appreciation for that place that they got on that night. And essentially, just by brushing it over, it feels like a waste of time to even vote. Then just make it like, hey, here's a few awards. These are the only ones you can vote on. Because all the other ones are
one
meaningless.
award. Yeah, just do one award.
I think it was these guys, the ones that came up and were saying, like, rest in peace to their friend. Someone had a Twitter video where they were like, as they were giving that speech, like, rest in peace, pan to the, like, teleprompter that said, wrap it up quickly.
Oh, really?
Like,
wait, what?
Yeah.
As he's saying, like, rest in peace to my boy? They said, wrap that shit up, my man?
Multiple.
Nobody wants to hear about that shit.
That's crazy, dog.
That's crazy.
So like, this is my problem with it, too, is it's like, you don't give the respect to the game that it deserves or the people that created it. And that's the point, is you're supposed to create, these are supposed to be to respect the creators and give them, like, the praise that they deserve, give them the spotlight, because, it's a fairly thankless job, other than the fact that you get the money back.
Yeah, you don't get it's not like a celebrity.
Exactly. And so this is one moment where these developers and shit get to go up and, like, have their
feel
moment.
like a celebrity for that moment.
Yeah, and that's really cool. I appreciate that. That's dope.
That's
It's
what I
a cool
always
thing to
thought
work
it was
towards.
supposed to be, but that's just not
Yeah,
what it
no,
is.
and so it's not now. And so basically, we're watching it, and I just kind of want to show you, first of all, my reaction to this fucking nerd. And then my reaction to the overall ending of the thing, as well as Peter's. So let's go ahead and dive into it.
It's definitely gotten better.
The whole thing was...
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
I'm in slow motion. Hold on. Bam. Okay.
What the fuck?
Why
This guy
is he
is
in a night outfit?
ridiculous.
Dude, that's
I forgot I was
actually
eating a
great,
sandwich.
dude.
Dude, my audio sounds so crisp.
Come on, man. Have some self-respect.
Oh, it's modded controller 360 as well.
Yeah, I know. That's hilarious. Yeah, have some respect. I still don't understand.
Got that drip.
No, that's not drip.
Nah, come on.
Base.
Bro,
I'm
literally,
surprised
like,
Matan
his
didn't make
whole
it
life-
this year. I was waiting for the Bill Clinton kid to come on.
No, I know. I thought he was gonna make it back again. They must have got like armed bodyguards to come around. They're like, we're not.
Well, that's why
gonna
they
fuck
got
with
this guy in armor.
Oh yeah, they're like, hold
He's
on,
ready
man.
to
Yeah,
scare
just
us.
in case. Yeah. All right.
Life LARPing. He couldn't take 1 minute to put on a nice suit, bro. Come on.
True. This is true.
Like, we get it. You're a nerd. You made the nerdiest game in the world. It's great. I love it. But, like, you don't need to do this. This is so much extra.
I mean, I think the extra was how many fucking people you could fuck in the game.
That is true. It is extra. You're right on that one.
Huh?
Oh no! So this is okay. So this is what I don't understand, and this is one of the things that I really wanted to go. So hear what he says, and then I have the same question that you need to answer for me. Okay? I don't understand it.
We lost quite a few people also, so we want to
Huh?
dedicate this.
He said we lost
Yeah.
quite a few people.
Yeah, what
also.
happened?
Yeah, he's a game
just-
developer.
Look, even before I have
Who
his own
died?
to say, my reaction is purely to just Rocky with the fucking soundbite level, huh? Like,
To all the people we lost,
They died?
who passed
What the
away,
fuck?
and
Why
a
did
lot
people?
of-
Why did multiple people die on a video game director?
Oh,
set?
dude's crying.
They're
Somebody
not
died.
building a-
Dude, somebody
They just
died
died,
for real.
yeah.
But they're not building a
Wait,
skyscraper.
but who died?
But also, not just one guy. He said we lost people.
Yeah,
Multiple
no,
people.
no, like they were in war during
That's
this.
what I'm trying to say. They're building skyscrapers or something. What the fuck are we talking about? How does it? How do
Wait.
you have multiple people?
Oh
dying?
my God! Did they take Baldur's Gate seriously?
That's what I'm saying. Like, did they
Did
have
they
heart
start
attacks?
throwing like
Or,
hitting
they
each
were,
other
like,
with swords
throwing
and
swords and shit
Yeah.
in the lobby, or they had a heart attack over.
you
crunch
stole my
time?
pencil? They put
Dude.
them into like a little makeshift jail cell, and then you
Or
basically have to
people
break down in order
literally
to
had
continue.
heart attacks and died from crunch time, like deprivation of sleep, and they just
I-
fucking had a heart
What's
attack on the
that?
spot.
You didn't look up the story on
No,
what,
I'm just.
what
'cause I
happened to these
forgot about
people?
it. I forgot about it until right now,
No,
and
they
I was
just
like, I
died,
need to do that.
generally.
Yeah, they're just gone
think.
Yeah, at the ripe old age of 88.
at the ripe old age of 24.
Yeah, 24. Yeah.
I also.
I mean, logically, most studios would lose people. They just don't talk about it usually. I'm not laughing.
Our families,
Yeah,
our
probably.
friends, our partners.
God damn it.
You're laughing.
The way you just...
What happened?
Thank you.
Why did people die?
Okay, here we go.
I'm
Here we go.
curious. I want to know. How do you die when you're making a game? You're not building a
They
skyscraper.
overworked them.
They did overwork them.
Just straight up
fucked
didn't
the
eat or
demon
sleep and
chick
fell
too
dead.
hard.
Jesus.
Here we go.
Listen,
had an
R.I.P.
aneurysm.
No
Here's it.
disrespect to the man who died. Yeah, they did have an aneurysm, probably.
I think it was multiple people that died.
No, that's what I'm saying. He said the people that died. So how many people
December
died?
2024, can't wait.
Yo.
Wait,
We didn't even realize it was ending.
Dude, he's
We didn't even realize it was
ending.
ending.
Oh my god, dude.
Wait, no. There's...
We didn't even realize it was
Where's
fucking
Elden
ending.
Ring?
That was so
No, Peter thought we were gonna get Elden Ring DLC. No, I figured.
Oh, so apparently, yeah, it was a guy named Jim Southworth,
Okay.
who was their cinematic animation lead.
Okay, he passed away.
He passed away. But
Why did they say multiple people?
Yeah, there's only one guy.
That's
looks
so
like.
crazy. Okay, so he made it. He made it.
He
more
died.
exaggerated.
He died like under a month ago.
Oh Jesus. Oh, so it wasn't even in the making of the game.
No,
But that
that's
makes
I
sense
mean,
why he was crying.
he wasn't there.
That makes sense
Yeah,
why he was
wasn't
crying.
there. He
That
was-
makes sense why he was crying. Okay.
So yeah,
Okay.
that's
I
but
apologize.
I don't know why he said
I
multiple
I apologize.
Can we-
Hold on. Let me get my.
Can we put in the edit where, like,
Yeah.
2 podcasts? Oh, what was it when we were reacting to the esports stuff? You're like, I don't understand when people win something, why they, like, cry? Like, just get over it?
Oh, dude, yes. See, this is I love. I have the best commentary when it comes to game or just general award shows. I think I have the best commentary. Period. But
no. I always
Win
told
died,
myself
whatever.
if I ever got a chance to win any
Yeah.
type of award,
I just have to
would
say,
just
fuck you
make a
guys.
mockery of it.
Oh, absolutely. I would go out there and like some weird.
It's like
outfit.
I think I can't
Yeah,
remember
that'd be
what
great.
award show it was. I think it was like the MTV Awards.
Yeah.
But Matt Stone and Trey Parker went in dresses.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's
and
hilarious.
they just
Yep.
it's a
And they
That's
did
absolutely based.
yep.
No, I would do some
Yeah.
weird shit. I'd go as like Elvis or something. Have the full Elvis hair
And
and
when-
everything.
They got, like, interviewed, and people were like, so why are you dressed like this? And they're like, dressed like what? And they, like,
Yes,
said,
no, that's
like,
what you have to
somebody
do.
They were dressed.
Yeah, that's a
That's what you have to
consider-
do. You
yeah.
have to commit to the bit. All right, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Everything is absolutely normal. You know, if I'm talking
just
with like an
what I
Elvis voice, you know, talking like, hey,
I
bro,
thought it looked
you know,
great
just
on me
fucking-
when I walked out the store.
Yeah, exactly. You
Yep.
don't even acknowledge it. It's just I wear this every day.
But I don't understand why it sounded like multiple people died.
Yeah, I don't know that. But also, I would like to apologize formally to the crew that created Baldur's Gate 3. Please do not dissuade us from getting future sponsorships or early access. We did not mean
Apologize to Jim
hurt your friend,
Southworth,
Jim
his
Southworth
family.
and his family. He was a great man, and he did great things, and we appreciate everything that he did.
He
to
was
get us such a
an
wonderful
amazing
game.
cinematic
He's a
animation
great
lead.
father, a great husband, and a great cinematic animation
Do you
lead.
know his
Hell of a
kids?
man. What?
Do you know his cancer? He's married. Like,
I'm just gonna assume he is. He's a
Right,
great dad.
you
He's a
probably
great
should.
fucking husband. And rest in peace.
and
all
if
right?
you're not like, if you're not a father, if you weren't a father,
he is the father. Even if he
I
didn't
mean,
know
it's
it.
not like you would hear this.
Even
right
if he
now.
didn't know it. Yeah,
But-
nobody can prove me wrong, and that's the point.
Yeah,
So we apologize.
it wasn't me
anyway.
though. I
Yeah,
blame this guy.
Jason didn't do it. I'll take full responsibility. That's on me.
It just
And Peter.
It did
because
sound
Peter
like
laughed.
multiple people died.
So
I'm
Peter
just,
was there. And
I'm
he laughed,
saying
and
that.
He didn't say anything about it, so he's the bad guy too.
But
So
to
me and
be,
Peter
to
are in on
Peter's
this
fairness,
one.
he did have to take a breath and
He
say,
did take
"I
a
gotta
breath
collect
that is
myself
a
'cause
little
this is
respectful.
ridiculous." I
That's
shouldn't
He
do
slightly
said-
respectful. That's slightly respectful.
He said
sure.
we lost people.
Yeah, no,
So
I don't
was like,
understand
that's
why he
more than
said
one,
that.
I
right?
don't know. Yes,
Yeah, that's-
exactly.
that
Why would
is
you say
weird
we
to
lost-
say. That's
we
why I
lost
don't-
a person. We lost somebody.
Yeah.
You know, you don't say we lost people.
I guess it's weird to get up and
Wouldn't
say
you
we
just
lost
name the
a
person?
a
No,
single
no,
man.
well, it would be like
Wouldn't
we
you-
lost somebody.
I
Or
mean,
the people, or the person
should
that we
have named
lost.
him,
Yeah.
Or the person we lost, or
But
just
wouldn't
Jim.
I
They
would?
just said, like,
Wouldn't you say
dedicated
the
to
name?
Jim,
that guy's
Jim.
Jim
name.
Southworth.
Yeah. Even if you don't say his last
Yeah.
name, just Jim. Hey, we dedicate to
Hey,
Jim.
yeah,
you know,
Jim was
passed
an
away.
animation, cinematic
Yeah,
animation
done.
lead. He was incredible,
Or,
and
you
he unfortunately is not here with us tonight
Yeah.
because he's passed on.
Yeah, or the person we lost along the way. Just not people.
Also, the other people we won't name because they died.
During the creation of
Yeah,
the game, because
it's a
we
hell of
gave
a
them
game.
a heart attack.
It's a hell of a game.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. So I think your mouse is moving, Peter, but your mic is not working. I don't know what's going on today.
The show.
Cyberpunk won.
There we go.
Best ongoing game.
Base Cyberpunk is great, and then Alan
Yeah.
Wake won for best direction, which I do love the direction. of it.
Super Mario, I think, won for best family game.
It's the best Mario game that I've ever played. Yeah.
You know what game was snubbed? RoboCop. RoboCop is. We've been playing more of it, and I've been loving it more and more as
Like,
I played.
I just don't like what I said is I don't
And I'm
know.
not even the biggest RoboCop fan.
Well, what I said is I don't know what you would nominate it for, and I don't think
Best
it would
action
win
game.
anything.
I don't
Is that
think
a
Armored
thing?
Core is that great.
Oh, okay, but no, I could see it being nominated for best action game. I can definitely see that. But yeah, but I get why.
Because and I also saw that
the
Spider-Man 2
Armored
didn't win
Core?
anything. Yeah, I don't like
But
it.
Armored
like
Core
Armored
has
Core.
the
I thought it was
Armored
boring.
Core gets
Has the
nominated
fun
automatically
shooty
because
thing.
it's
FromSoft. Yeah.
yeah.
No, I agree.
FromSoft and
we didn't care
Kojima
for.
games get
Just
one
give
of
me
those.
He didn't
Titanfall
like-
3 already. I'm
he
sick and
didn't
tired
like-
of waiting for my Titanfall game.
He didn't like it more than I did. I didn't like it that much, but yeah, Jason disliked it far more.
But yeah, so that but
Did you
Spider-Man
see the
didn't get
Kojima
snubbed at all. Oh yes, so
No, the Kojima stuff was just supposed to be out.
yeah,
Jason
OD.
did.
So that is extremely interesting that him and
Did you
Jordan
see the
Peele
entrance,
teaming up.
Rocky?
The what?
The entrance that they
Oh,
had?
the door, the PT door.
Oh no, I didn't watch it.
That was so good. And then the fucking like Nope music or something came on. They're like,
Yeah.
Oh, did it? That's
and
pretty
Jordan
cool.
Peele came out like in a fucking silhouette. It was pretty sick.
That's
Sophia
pretty
Lillis,
cool.
I really like. She was in It. She was in Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh yeah,
as,
the redhead, the
Doric.
redhead, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I love her.
She's fantastic.
actress, Yeah.
There's the other girl, Hunter something.
Hunter
but
Evelyn?
huh?
Hunter Schafer.
Oh yeah, Hunter Schafer. Yeah, she apparently was in Euphoria, I guess, and that was like her
Oh
breakout role.
yeah.
And then the last guy, he, I think his last name is Kerr or something like that. But the only thing I've seen him from is Blade. They put him out in the sun and let him burn to a crisp.
I mean, it's a good,
Hey.
it's a good time. It's a weird, interesting game.
Oh
game.
yeah, I can't imagine what it's like being in the room with Jordan Peele and Kojima as they come up with the ideas for this game, because both of them,
I
their minds are
reckon.
brilliant.
I don't even know if Jordan Peele's involved in this.
What do you mean?
I don't know what his collaboration is.
He's
I don't know. I
he's
gotta
taking
wait
the
to
place of
see.
Guillermo.
Did
I think
Guillermo
we're
do anything
finding
for
that.
Death Stranding?
I think what
No,
we're finding
he
here-
went and did Pinocchio.
No, yeah, no, he did stuff for PT. Like he helped with PT a little bit. But I
Yeah,
think what we're
and then
finding
it fell
here
apart with
is
Konami.
that Peter's a little racist. I
Huh?
think that's what we might be finding here. That Peter
What
might
is
be a little
this?
racist.
No, I just think.
Well, you
I don't
like
understand
Jordan
why
Peele's
Kojima's
movies,
become so
right?
overhyped.
Yeah, you
I do like
Jordan
Jordan Peele's
Excuse me,
Okay.
sir.
Yeah, what?
think-
What'd you
I
say?
did
his
not hear
attachment-
that. I did
What do you mean
not hear-
overhyped?
You didn't? Did you call Kojima overhyped?
Did you see his entrance?
It's creative. I like it. I would come out the same way.
He's like, but there's like, he's like one of like 10 amazing developers. Like,
Yeah, they're
Miyamoto
rock
just sits in the
stars.
crowd.
I mean, Keanu
But,
came
like,
out
only
like for
Kojima
Cyberpunk
gets
in
this,
like a
like-
big rock
yeah.
star type fashion,
Yeah,
but nobody had an issue with that.
I do.
Like
Kojima also is. slightly
But yeah,
overrated,
like
agree.
I don't mind the entrance thing. I think it's cool because
I don't
nobody
know.
knew he was coming. Like nobody knew he was going to announce a
think
new
so.
game. I didn't even know he was working on anything.
Sure.
I've watched too many Game Awards, and it's just become a meme how much Jeff loves Kojima and
Oh,
like, wants
yeah.
to be friends with him.
Well, and
Everybody
Reggie,
does.
he loved Reggie just as much. Reggie Fils-Aimé.
But I think
Who?
I'm
he was
worried
the
that
dude
Jordan
at
Peele's just not
Nintendo.
involved.
What do you?
Like Jordan-
where are you getting?
Yeah,
this
why
from?
are you saying this? I don't get it.
I just don't want to get overhyped. Like,
Oh,
they
so you
didn't
just
say
don't
anything.
believe
he
it?
just he said I'm a collaborator, but like,
Okay, well, I
the
think
acting
I think
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
helping.
yeah, yeah.
No, I think
Something-
he's helping him write the story.
Yeah, I think he's helping. That seems to be the case. At least that's what people are
Yeah.
reporting.
Maybe
I mean, I'll
maybe
get super hyped
directing
if I
it.
see a trailer that says like written by or like
Okay.
directed by Jordan Peele.
No, if your whole
Yeah.
point is you
Like,
just are trying to not get
I'm
hyped
not
about
sure
it,
yet.
then that's cool.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
respect that. Because no, I think that one of the
because
coolest.
he
things
also
we could
said that
get
he's
is
working with other
but-
directors, so I'm like,
Yeah, that's fair.
it
No,
seems like maybe they're going to announce like Steven Spielberg and like this guy and that guy, but like, I don't know
yeah.
how
So
involved that
what you're
is.
saying is it might be something like we got with Elden Ring, where they said, "Oh, we have George R.R. Martin, but he like barely
Yeah.
like made the
Yeah.
base world."
It was
Came
just
up with, like, the idea.
Yeah,
yeah,
the
it was
base
just to
idea
kind
of
of
it.
sell the game. They used his name.
Yeah,
right
I
there.
understand what you mean. In that case, yeah, I get what you're saying. I
I just
that
don't
they're-
feel like Kojima needs
don't even
anybody
think
to hype him up though, because he just is.
Well, they
Kojima.
kind of do. He does, but he noticed that like when people saw Guillermo and Kojima, he sold more,
Mm.
or people got
Yeah.
more hyped, right? So I think he knows that there is a value in that. But I think my thing is that their horror mixes very well, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like what
Just
they
make
would
a
want to
goddamn
do, it
movie,
would
right?
work.
He
What?
should just go co-direct Jordan Peele's next movie.
No, I
like-
know. I would. I think
Well, who
Kojima
knows?
does
Maybe
want to
that
do
might
that.
happen.
But I don't know why.
I mean,
he
I'd be
doesn't.
down
It's-
for it.
It legit sounds like it's the only thing he wants to do, like in his documentary and his tweets and stuff.
I
It's
haven't
like,
watched his
even on the
documentary.
stage, he said like, on the stage he was like, I've always loved movies, but I ended up being a video game developer.
Dude,
And it's
go-
like,
yeah,
why don't
just
you
make
go
a movie, man. Come
Yeah,
on.
he has all sorts of money. He can bankroll his own film. He's like,
And
in
he's
that
trying-
position
There's
that
got
you
to
don't
be a
wanna
reason
be.
why he
Like
hasn't made.
I think this game is like going to be like a experience, not like
Yeah.
a playable thing. Because the meta human thing, I think it's like webcam-y based. Like it may take your webcam, create a meta human of you, and that's sort of part of the experience or something. That's the vibe I got from the trailer as well. So I don't even know if there's going to be anything to like direct. It might just be like a full-on engine experience sort of thing where you just download it and like try it out or something. Because the meta human thing is literally just like for creating realistic like face capture.
Yeah.
Well, it's
And I don't
in
think they
the-
listed an engine in the trailer.
The one thing that I thought was interesting in the trailer, and Kojima even said it, was they're working with Xbox Studios. So, is this exclusive
Yeah.
to PC and Xbox?
I hope so.
Because that's
They're doing it through
Please
Xbox
do.
Cloud.
Please
I
make
can't
it
imagine what
exclusive.
aspect of the game requires cloud computing, unless it is like
Is he gonna
meta-human stuff.
doing something really innovative with cloud gaming? Because when I heard him say cloud gaming, I was just like, well, why? What does this got to do with anything? Like, what could you do with that? Like, it just left
Yeah.
me very curious of what he's thinking, and then of potentially doing with that.
Yeah, real quick.
If it's a short PT-esque experience
Yeah.
sort of thing, like the only downside with MetaHuman, which I said when I was reacting to it, is like it only goes neck up because they can only render realistic neck up currently.
Yeah.
But if you have cloud computing, they could render a full body, multiple people in this experience. But
Sure, that'd be
yeah, I don't know.
cool.
We'll have to see what it is.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
see. One thing too, I want to just say real quick is that we got Ubisoft Plus in order to play the Avatar game. We started it. It is honestly like so far, we haven't gotten far, but honestly, I think it might end up being a RoboCop situation where it's going to be like potentially like a pleasant surprise. Like it feels like it has almost.
Yeah, I've
like
had a lot
this-
of hype for it.
Yeah, it almost has a Mirror's Edge style
With,
of like parkour.
Far Cry.
Yeah. With
Oh,
like a
really?
Far Cry,
yeah, it does. It has this really cool parkour system. You also have this like high jump where you can charge your jump, and then you kind of work your way through the story at first.
And there's
then
co-op.
You don't start in the there's co-op. You don't start out in the world at first, but like I think after 30 to 45 minutes, maybe an hour at most, you get out.
I
into
think
the
it
world.
depends on how quickly you're trying to move through.
Yeah, it depends. We got through maybe in 40 minutes or so, and then once you get you get outside, it releases to this like really pretty world with very beautiful creatures, very bright, and then you can literally utilize your jumping and all these other.
You
parkour.
kind of create your own character at the beginning.
Oh,
so
you
with
do.
very limited options, but
Yeah.
you do kind of.
So we had some big tits with a male voice, and that's what we went for.
It
for our
actually
big
has
base.
probably about the same options as you would see in a Far Cry game. in
Yeah, it's
terms
not
of
very
creating a
heavy.
player.
There's not a shit ton, but it is, I think, good enough. I think maybe some people that are into character creation probably would complain about this character creation, but I don't really care about it. But I think one of the cool things that I liked is that there's this forest that you go into, and this forest can be really traversed heavily by like jumping on these vines and going through these other places and walking across these branches and all this stuff, and it really gives you almost this Tarzan style feel of
And you
parkouring
feel
through the
tall when you
forest.
play it.
You do feel tall, and the humans do feel like small to you. So you can, but the mechs obviously are a bit bigger.
The bow and
You get a
arrow
bow
is
and
really
arrow.
nice to use.
Dude, the bow and arrow feels like it actually has some real power.
and when it
behind
hits, you feel it.
yeah, it's the only other game that I've seen do bow and arrows this good is
Horizon
is,
Zero Dawn
Ghost
and
of
Tomb Raider are
Tsushima.
two games I really like, and Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah, Ghost of Tsushima's bow I'm reminded of is by this bow, and yeah, like the world's everything. Now again, we haven't gotten far, so it could be that maybe it'll get repetitive, whatever. But yeah, it's good. But here's the thing that I bring this up for.
Hey, that's all I wanted to hear, man. Honestly, like, I'm
Yeah.
more excited for the Star Wars game they're releasing in like 6 months apparently.
Yeah.
Like, I
Oh,
hope-
is that Outlaws? I
even
think it's
if-
called.
Outlaws, yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah,
I
same
saw the
engine, same
gameplay. And I'm
team.
really
Yeah, Outlaws is
excited.
gonna be sick.
even if Avatar's story ends up being shit, I'm pretty confident Outlaws would have a decent story. And if the engine and the gameplay is good, great.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the
I'm hyped
engine
for
is
Outlaws.
really, really good.
The
I
engine's
think-
very good. I enjoy it a lot, and I think that like the story even so far, I think has a lot of potential for what we've done. So and also like because what I've said too is I think that this Avatar has always felt much more like a video game story. Like it's this base thing of people invading an alien planet trying to take it over.
The first game was
like,
sick.
Yeah, and so like it makes
You
sense.
got to choose between doing human missions or Na'vi missions, and
Oh,
then that
that's
would
cool.
affect like how the game went.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Which
That's
just
pretty cool.
that's like logical, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that there actually was.
Yeah, and
even
a lot of
that game
the
before.
game from I saw like a little making behind the scenes type thing for the game,
Yeah.
and essentially they said they base everything on the science of the world.
Okay.
Like everything in it has a purpose and a reason. Even when you get I can't remember the creature's name that you fly on. But essentially, you can give it like abilities and different skills,
That's
and
cool.
one of the simple skills is like it can feed itself,
Oh,
so
that's
you don't
really
have
sick.
to constantly feed it. Like it's
That's pretty fun.
So
I like those little
um,
details.
yeah, I mean, so far I've liked it's just absolutely amazing. Just the world.
Yeah.
Ubisoft's connection is very smooth. Like we haven't had too much of an issue.
Yeah, so this is what I was gonna say is that basically we were looking at it and I was like, oh, this is interesting. Like you can play on the Xbox and Luna if you pay an extra $3 through Ubisoft to get Ubisoft Plus like Premiere or whatever. And like obviously there's two of us, so like if I have it on the PC, like I can play it on the PC, and then if Jason wants to play it like a separate save, he can always do that on the Xbox, and it just makes it easier to do it. And so I was like, fuck it, we'll pay the extra $3. But I what I was curious too about was the Luna thing, because I had seen Luna once before, a month ago or 2 months ago, and it's Amazon's game streaming service. And so
I thought
basically
they originally made a handheld too.
they might have. I don't know if they dropped that, but
Because
basically
I thought this game was supposed to be for the Amazon Luna potentially.
I thought that was for Stadia at first. That's what
Okay.
and then
All right.
Stadia shut down. But I think that like so basically we in the past had only had one interaction with streaming games, which was through PlayStation's streaming service, and we did it through our computer, and it was just dog shit.
Trash.
We were
Yeah.
wired through the Ethernet. Everything. It was just
It's still
terrible.
bad. It's still not even that good. And our internet is ridiculous. We have the highest speed internet
Yeah,
you can
100%
possibly get
in our
from
area.
Xfinity.
Yeah.
I think we're at 10G or something like that.
We're at
We're-
like 3 gigabytes.
but
yeah.
our upload and download speeds are absolutely
Yeah, they're
insane,
crazy, yeah.
and we should not have an issue with streaming. If we have an issue with your streaming, your service is broke.
Yeah, and so
Be-
basically we it was constantly broken with PlayStation. It would do like
The lag,
screen
input
tearing.
lag when it
input
was working
lag.
was terrible.
Yeah, and it would just screen tear left and right. So basically, I was like, let's see if this works. And you also get like a couple of free games just for being on
Valhalla,
Amazon Prime.
Assassin's Creed.
Also, so through Ubisoft Plus Premiere, you get like all of the Ubisoft games that are available on Luna through Luna. You can also go and you get some Amazon Prime games through Luna that are just free with Amazon Prime, and then also you can just get like the Luna subscription, which is like $7.99, I guess, and you get games like Resident Evil 2, for example, which it's like, okay, I haven't played Resident Evil 2 myself. I think Jason owns it, so we don't really need to do it for that. But like there are games that I would be interested in, otherwise. So basically, I was like, oh, that's really fucking dope. And then when I looked it up, apparently they like 2020 TVs and forward that are Samsung apparently paired with Amazon in order to have Luna able to be easily installed. And so basically luckily we upgraded our TV a few years ago for our parents in the living room. And so like occasionally when our parents aren't out there, we'll go out there and we'll chill and we'll play video games on like the 65-inch television. And so basically we downloaded Luna to the TV, hooked up the just literally, usually we have to take our giant desktop, which is all these wires, all this extra shit, take it out there to be able to
Or
game
just like
properly.
even the
Or take the
PlayStation's campaign
PlayStation
for
or
that,
the
so.
Xbox, where you have to like, just moving shit like that is a hassle. Just all I did with this, took the fucking Xbox controller out there, hooked it up last night. Today I was able to just turn it on and it quickly hooked up and literally just, use the Xbox controller
It's
to go to the
basically
Luna app, and
what
it
I
worked
wish
perfect
Game
for me.
Pass was doing right now.
Oh yeah, I wish
I
don't know if
wish
Game
I
Pass
could
has
sit
a
there and just get
streaming
Game Pass
service.
on the Samsung TV and then freaking just have the Xbox controller.
Oh yeah,
and
that'd
that's
be
it.
so sick. Yeah, 100%. And it's
Yeah.
really cool to be able to just sit out there, boot up the Luna app, and then play Avatar. And we were out there playing Avatar for like an hour and a half today. Not a single
I
issue.
think isn't Samsung or one of the TV companies, don't they have Xbox built in as well now?
They might. I
I thought that
actually
was
I
don't
would
know.
have to
this
look it
year.
up. That's
I'll have to
very
look it up.
possible.
They very well might, because I know Xbox.
I mean,
I'm
it's
pretty
a
sure
simple
Xbox
thing.
does
If it
have
has
streaming.
Bluetooth, they can hook up a controller to it, and
Yeah.
you can play these games.
Absolutely, and they do have Bluetooth. And I think I'm pretty sure Xbox does have the streaming aspect for
I
certain
think you can
games.
download and stream. I'm pretty sure for a lot of
yeah,
the
for a
games.
lot of games. So we'll check it out, and then we'll have to test it and report back, because this that's something that I always wish that I had as a kid, especially because like as long as you have like you can get those they're called like jet packs in some like regards, but they're these little things that you get
The
for
mobile hotspots.
mobile hotspots that'll be like, oh, you can get like 5G
Yeah.
speeds and good speeds. So like if you're telling me that I could take something like that and then have
And
like
you were playing
a
on your
TV,
phone. It was
dude,
running.
oh my god, last night I was so blown away. I pulled it up on my iPhone.
And the
hooked
iPhone,
up-
his iPhone's not. Like,
My iPhone's dog shit. It's literally like it dies super fast. It's terrible. I hooked it up. Apparently iPhone, you can hook it up to the Bluetooth of the Xbox controller. Hooked it up, and I literally just sat my phone on the charger, had it propped up on my lap, and was playing fucking Assassin's Creed Mirage on my iPhone with the Xbox controller. It was so insane.
I forgot
to me.
Mirage. Yeah, is another one. That's
Yeah,
on
Mirage is on there. It's new game. So like I've been blown away with how good and clean that Luna service is, and that's the exact type of thing. It's like, yeah, if you're telling me I can take like a mobile hotspot somewhere and then like just have my TV and my Xbox controller, hook it up, and be able to play like the new Ubisoft games that are dropping, that's so fucking sick. So I've been and that's what I was hoping PlayStation Network would be able to do. Obviously they weren't. So like seeing this work so smoothly and so flawlessly, especially because we weren't hooked up to Ethernet. That was my fear, was like, hey, even with our high internet, if I'm out there and it's just my TV, it's not hooked up to Ethernet, is it going to have a lot of input lag? Is it going to have things like that? And no, it had absolutely no input lag, etc. I think it's because we do have a 5 gigabyte hertz band, probably. But yeah, go ahead.
I just have this this dream of like people just all gathered and they all got their Xbox controllers or whatever, and you essentially just have like a giant LAN party that's on your single TV,
Dude,
and everybody has their own controller. We're all just playing together.
Yeah.
It's really easy to use.
Could you imagine? It's like WWE. You do a Royal Rumble. You have 30 people. It's on a giant fucking screen. It's a competitive match, and everybody is just looking at their character in the Royal Rumble and like doing it. And yeah, that would be actually like super fucking sick.
I mean, they've
yeah.
also done like I don't know if they ever made these TVs, but we had like tests here where you could go look at them, and they had like they used the 3D tech where you had like the red and the blue glasses, but they had like gray and black or whatever, and like the TV was showing 2 or 3 images, and depending on which glasses you wear, it's like a different thing. So you can have like a full TV per person.
That's awesome. I didn't know that.
Dope.
That's actually really sick. No,
that could be
makes
I don't know if they
utilized in
ever made
gaming. That'd be dope.
That would be actually
Yeah.
really cool.
Or
though,
even
yeah.
I'm just
That's what it was
imagining
called, yeah.
one
Well,
of the
'cause then
biggest
you block
issues
out
with playing
screen-
sports games is
Yeah,
they were
see
showing it
plays.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were showing it like the Adelaide show like 10 years ago, and they had like football on, and then they had like Call of Duty or something to play.
Dude,
And
so
I
that
was
your
like, this is
kid
so
could
cool,
be
we
playing
should
Call
get
of
this.
Duty. Your kid could be playing Call of Duty while you're
I was like,
watching
Mom,
football.
Mom, please.
Yeah, that would be awesome, dude. No, that would make a lot of because you could do it where it's like, oh yeah, your son could be playing like a game, or you could be watching.
And then
football
the
on same
parents
thing.
can still spend time with their kids,
Yeah,
and
they're
they're
still sitting in the
like
living
next
room.
to each other.
Yeah, exactly.
And like it's not like 5
or-
minutes and you gotta get the fuck out. I gotta
Or
watch
like what you're
myself.
saying is you can stop screen cheating, where like you're playing a game and then people look over at your
Yeah.
screen.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like in Madden, like I've always hated playing co-op, like split screen in Madden because you see people
always
screen,
look over at the screen. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, they always sit there and
cheat.
and the only Dreamcast had the VMU, and that was the only thing that kind of was cool.
what's
that
that?
you could pick your plays on the VMU,
okay.
and it was like a little digital screen, and
okay.
nobody could see it.
Oh, that's
so
cool.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's Logitech that's making a controller that has a screen on it. I
Really?
showed you
Okay.
it. I think it was like
you did.
190
Yeah,
bucks.
you did, yeah.
But I just the controller market to me that could skyrocket. Just because like if you're making everything with the capability of streaming, and you're getting better and better streaming service.
This is why they were so stupid for PlayStation to do their whole like new PlayStation Portable thing. The way they did it, you could have totally made. That,
I don't
like, a
trust it
thing.
works.
No, I don't trust it works, but also like I can't take it out and use it on Wi-Fi out like at McDonald's or something. Like it has to be at home connected.
Yeah, you can turn on your phone's mobile hotspot. It's the only thing.
Can you? Or like
Yeah.
if I but or like
No, because I've done that with the
Vita.
Vita. I've done that with the Vita.
But
so
so
I'm
the
imagining.
It
Vita-
has to
no,
be
but
on a
so
console, though,
It
right?
has to be on a console. Yes, you can't use it on Wi-Fi.
Oh wait, that's right. You are right. But
yeah, no,
you
you're
guys
not
are
allowed.
right.
So literally, it's
I don't
useless.
It's a
understand what the
useless
market
piece of
is
junk.
for that.
Yes, it's useless. Who
What's
the fuck
the
would
market
buy
for
it?
that? Like
The
people that
nothing.
already spent $1,000 on a PS5 in games, and now they want like
Yeah, because the only
another
thing that I could think
screen.
is like if your PlayStation is strong
I
enough to play a
guess.
game on that while also sending the
It's like a
information to
Wii
your
U
thing,
screen.
then you
That's
get a
basically-
second screen. But yeah, no, it's just a Wii U screen. It's
but I think
literally
it's
useless.
It's just an extended screen.
It
though,
is.
like,
It's just an
shows
extended
the
screen.
same thing.
It is. Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah.
do that. It doesn't double.
That's
up
what
the
the
machine.
problem with PlayStation right now. I don't know who the fuck's running the
Yeah, they're
joint,
useless.
but they have some shitty
So
decisions.
they're in the dumps right now.
Yeah, it
The
makes
CEO
literally
left,
no
like,
sense.
Well, and then
to
they
me.
refuse to sit there and work with
They're
any American
fucking
companies.
acquiring Bungie as well.
Wait, what?
I
They
thought
are?
that was already done.
Yeah.
I thought they got Bungie.
Yeah, they
No,
did
but
like a
like,
year ago. I thought.
Bungie's independent, but they're like fully because Bungie hasn't met financial metrics, so they're just gonna fully take over Bungie.
Oh, it was like running independently, even though it was underneath their thing. So now they're gonna like fully
Yeah,
hardcore take over. Okay.
yeah, they're just gonna take them.
Yeah, well,
Take their
obviously they've
developers on
lost
other games
they've
or
lost
something,
faith
probably.
because of like the shit that's going
I
on. with
mean,
Destiny and shit,
and
right?
PlayStation
I mean,
has
Destiny 2's still
incredible
popular.
first-party exclusives.
Yeah, but there's been a lot of controversies with it, so I kind of understand
Yeah.
why that would be.
I think
Okay.
it's gonna be an interesting 2 years because I think they were working on 16 live service multiplayer games. I think they cancelled 8. They fired the CEO who decided to switch to live service, but a bunch of their developers are still making the multiplayer games. I don't think it's the way that they should have gone, and I think the fact they've cancelled and delayed a bunch, it's like,
Yeah.
what? It's going to be interesting
It's
to
not a
see
good
what the
sign.
hell happens.
Oh yeah, it's definitely not good.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like, if this Last of Us thing comes out and no one really likes it, like the Last of Us multiplayer only game,
mhm.
I don't know if they can even finish the other ones. Like, why would you make 9 other multiplayer games?
yeah.
Like,
I,
Insomniac's making a multiplayer exclusive game? Like,
what?
why?
Yeah. No, it's
Like
so
they're
stupid.
see, and I don't understand. Why would you have
even Santa
Insomniac,
Monica.
who's good at storytelling, good at well, and they made Spider-Man, they made Ratchet and Clank. Like, why would you tell them, hey, make a multiplayer game? Are you like that's the stupidest use of their talents?
If it's
Or
an
like a
MMO,
live
I can
service.
get it. No,
Yeah.
if it's an MMO, but this is the thing. Is live
That's it,
service
because
is
that's
an
how they
MMO.
think they're gonna get money back. That's how they think they're gonna get a profit, like a higher profit. It's just by trying to get people to go on this live service crap and then buy all
But
this.
here's the
other
thing: is like you can tell really good stories in like live service games, like Star Wars, for example. Like,
Yeah.
I think like does it.
No, I don't.
Like-
I don't disagree with that.
Yeah, so I think that like they can do it, but the problem is not that hey, this developer wants to try their hand at a live service game. It's that they're being told by their executives
Yeah.
that they have to create a live service
Yeah,
game.
you're
because that's
setting
what
up
makes money.
setting up
Yeah.
the studio for failure.
Yeah, that's the issue, because then they're not making something that they love or want to make. They're making something that they're being forced to make. And sure, they can still put the great storytelling in it, but you're always going to come across like you're trying to make money. Because, like, again, I doubt that the people at Insomniac were like, let's do a live service game next, guys. Like, most people don't
Well,
want that.
yeah.
their game. I thought they were working on Spider-Man though. They're working on the next Spider-Man game.
I thought they were working on Wolverine.
Yeah, I don't.
'Cause Marvel doesn't
Wolverine is
have
another
Wolverine.
game.
Wolverine's the next live action game. Let's go.
And then we get announced Blade, which is made by
We get
Arcane.
Wolverine for PlayStation 5 and
Indeed.
Blade for Xbox Series X, and none
Yeah.
of them are cross.
What about
Like,
Series
what
S?
is Marvel doing?
I do not
What's
like
Series
the
X?
fact that
Oh.
Arcane Studios is making the new Blade game because I am not a fan of a first-person
That's
a Blade
ridiculous.
game.
It's not that big of a deal.
I think they said it's third person.
Okay, there you go.
All right,
You don't
well,
even
there you
worry
go.
about
Then
it.
all
Even
my,
if it was, I
uh,
wouldn't worry about
all,
it. Yeah.
all my negativity's
There you
gone
go.
now.
Wow! Look at that. That's crazy.
But
But,
I think it's Arcane Lion, which I think is a new studio. I don't
Okay.
know
Yeah,
if they've
because
done
there's
that.
Arcane Austin, and then
Austin,
Yeah.
Texas.
yeah.
You.
Yeah, they're a
gross.
French studio making a Blade game set in France, so it'll be interesting. To see.
What? I'm
I think
sorry.
that's what they said. Rocky, you were there for this, weren't you?
What?
They were like, it's third person, set in France,
Dude,
blah blah
this
blah.
sounds
and then
like
it was
okay.
Blade.
So you're telling me it's gonna be a pedophilia game? Because that's the only thing that happens in France. There is nothing else that
But
occurs
also,
in
like,
France.
It's just Disney in general, other than Star Wars, because like
Do
the
you want me to
Indiana
fill you?
Jones game being made
Oh.
by Tango Gameworks is exclusive to Xbox as well. Like, why would you make a massive adaptation of like Indiana Jones or Blade or Wolverine and make it exclusive?
They're
Well,
stupid.
Like
see,
Spider-Man,
but
I
when you're,
get.
but these games are
dumb.
like exclusive for Xbox, but they're exclusive for Xbox and PC.
Yeah, so
So
then
it's only
not
Sony
really
It's only the
exclusive.
PlayStation that gets left out. And these games,
And
they
fuck
can't really
PlayStation.
be made for the Switch. Like all they like
No,
they try.
dude,
so.
have you seen the MK1 port for the Switch, Peter?
Yeah, but I mean,
It's amazing.
PS5 is a big market. I don't know why Marvel's like, we'll make Blade for not PS5 and we'll make Wolverine for only PS5. Like,
No, I mean I hate the whole timed exclusive crap too
Yeah, I
because
know,
you saw that like Final
Yeah,
Fantasy
no.
16, like once it goes like next year to be out on Xbox, but that game's gonna finally make up what they wanted to when initially with the PS5. But now they have a time exclusive. Or I don't know if it's time exclusive, but Silent Hill 2. That's another PS5 game.
Yeah.
And I feel like they're going just kind of tit for tat, and they're saying, "Well, fuck you.
No,
If
I
you're gonna
think
make
that
this
is
time
what they're doing.
exclusive, we're gonna do it."
No, that is what they're doing for sure. Because like at that point, like, I think that is kind of what you have to do it. Because then what they're gonna do is like they're gonna like, hey, if you're gonna
Because
steal
they have
revenue
PC,
from us,
and PCs are probably
yes,
the
it's
biggest
far
market.
bigger. Yeah, 100%. And so it's like, hey, if you're gonna steal a profit from us through taking these games and like keeping them, locked away,
Yeah, we
then
tried to
we
play
need
ball,
do it
but
with
you want to be dicks.
Yeah, you
so
want to be
here
an
you go.
asshole. So here you go. This is what you're gonna get now, and I respect that. It
Yeah.
is what it is. Like they like I think that like Sony should have been playing ball fucking 5 years ago, but Sony got cocky because they had the easy
Crossplay.
COD. They
Yeah.
had the easy COD fucking contract, and that was holding them down just like it held down Xbox 360.
Well, you
before
know
them.
where I really truly believe the turning point for Sony and where all this cockiness was basically is built up from is the day that Xbox said this console is digital only, and then how to share discs. And then basically PlayStation made a mockery of Xbox. And ever since that day, they've had this huge ego about themselves. And now it's catching up with them because people are just like, well, fuck it. I game on my PC now. I prefer it. Or I sit there and have an Xbox because it's the cheapest.
well, they're still the fastest selling.
Yeah. But, yeah.
well,
Yeah.
I feel like they are collapsing based on what's going on internally. But
For sure. Now,
will see.
we do have, we have to get going here, but we do have access. So I think we'll save next time talk about movies. This will just be a game in pod. So I hope you guys enjoyed this game in pod. We will be talking a little bit more about movies next time around, like Candy Cane Lane, and also we found access
how are you
to
talking about
there's a
Candy
terrible
Cane Lane?
Yeah, it's a
with
movie with Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, it's a terrible film on Amazon.
Oh, that fucking.
Oh,
my-
you
yeah.
didn't. Oh, yeah,
Yeah, it's
it's a great
terrible.
movie.
That I've
It's
seen
a
more
4 out of
ads for
4.
Candy Cane Lane than I've seen for anything all year.
Yeah, it's a. How did you
And I
forget about it
cannot
then?
stand it.
Wait, then how did you forget about it?
I can't stand
Listen,
it.
it's a 4
I
out of
can't
4.
stand
I'd
it.
rather
It's a 4 out
watch
of 4.
Norbit
Even
than,
Even if it
than
genuinely
Candy
was a
Cane
4 out of
Lane.
4,
It's his
that
best
is
movie.
the worst trailer I've
No,
ever seen.
I
It's
think
so
your trailer-
I thought it
badly
was gonna be a
edited.
horror
Best movie.
movie. That's
It
what I
is a
was
horror
hoping.
movie.
The movie can be fine, but that trailer.
It's a horror movie. It's not a kids movie though. There is like
so
No, it's a
cringy.
kids movie.
it tries to play itself as a kids movie at first, but then like there's this doll that talks about fucking a lot, so it's like clearly not a kids movie. But anyway, it's a great movie. I recommend it to all people, and you should watch it. Totally.
To
I
all
think it's
people,
great.
everyone.
Every single person,
Yeah, to
whether
be fair,
you're
like,
a toddler or
Christmas.
a 79,000-year-old
Yeah.
god.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? One or
to
the
be
other.
fair, I think that's a good Christmas recommendation. You can recommend Candy Cane Lane. I'd like to recommend it if you guys want a
The
Christmas
Holdover.
movie.
Wait,
The
we're not
Holdover.
recommending-
Yeah, no, I already got it. Beat you to it. It's
Yeah,
okay.
wait, hang on. You can
Yeah.
sit there. I would
We already
never recommend
recommended it,
Candy
and
Cane
I
Lane.
already cut him off too. It's okay. I
Because
said it
Candy
before he
Cane
said
Lane,
it.
the holdovers.
It's okay. I said it before he said it, so people know that he was trying to take
Wow,
it.
yeah.
It's okay.
Well,
It is
yeah,
what it
we're
is.
gonna be
We still
seeing
haven't seen
Godzilla tomorrow, and then Wonka will be watching
Oh
soon.
yes. Also, we got access to a copy of Poor Things. However, it's not very good. So we're gonna be waiting a little bit longer on that.
I
Hopefully,
recently
we're
saw
hoping
like
that
this
better one comes out in the next
actor
couple
on
days.
actor variety like episode that's on YouTube with Bradley Cooper and Emma Stone, and I didn't know, but Bradley Cooper really loved the film, but he sit there and said, "How the
Yeah.
hell did you shoot this? Because it appears all out of order."
Yeah,
And she's
And I
like,
do.
"Yeah, none of
I
it was.
do.
We just had none of it was
Yeah,
synchronized.
I
Like
do.
so." That excites me more because it kind of, when I thought of that, I was like, okay,
Yeah.
how trippy is this movie?
It
gonna
is
be?
really interesting. I love the idea of it. Lanthimos knows what he's doing, and I think it'll be good. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us during this Tripodcast. If you did enjoy, please go ahead and follow us down in the description. Peter's links are down there. Our links are down there. We all do content ranging from like video game content to movie content to reviews to all sorts of good stuff. So go ahead and check it out. And besides that, guys, we will see you all in the next podcast.
The walls in my head, yeah, they start to collapse. Hoping the highest is one I can grasp. Liking the memories, like looking back. Seeing the visuals fade like a nap. Re-enter the atmosphere, hope I don't crash. Re-enter the one that I'm living in. Re-enter the space that within I live. I just hope I remember this feeling. Loving the living and killing